So hello, this is my submission for CS50 P8 Finance. So as you can see, when we start out at Finance, we're at the home page, which is just a login screen. And this is all working how it's supposed to. We can go up here to register to create an account. So register with the username, CS50. And for our password field, my special customizable feature for my page is that passwords must contain an uppercase letter, a lowercase letter, a numeric character, and a special character. So if I try typing into the password field CS50, lowercase, and again, click register, it'll bring up an error if it loads. And there we go. So it tells us that our password must contain a lowercase letter, uppercase letter, number, and special character. So let's try that again. We'll type our username CS50, and this time we're going to type uppercase letter C, lowercase letter S, 50, the number, and an exclamation point. Same thing for password. And click register. So this brings us to our holdings page. It tells us all of our assets. So right now, since this is a brand new account, we don't have any stocks, just cash. We're $10,000. It's the automatic amount each user starts with. So let's play around with this, see what we can do. So the first feature we can check out is the quote feature. So go up here to quote, and let's say we wanted to look up Apple stock. So we could type in the symbol for Apple, which is AAPL. Click enter, and it tells us that a share of Apple costs $261.23. If you like this price, we can go to buy the stock. So we'll go ahead and click on buy, type in our symbol AAPL, and a number of shares, which we'll say is 2. So we'll go ahead and press buy. And now you can see we've updated our holdings page. So we have now 2 shares of Apple, with the price per share of $261.26. To give us the total worth of our Apple assets, our cash has decreased where we had to pay for the Apple stock, and these are summing up to our grand total, the total value of the assets in our account, to $10,000. So if you want to buy something else, let's say Netflix this time with code NFLX, we'll buy 3 shares. Go ahead and click on buy. Our holdings have updated again. So we now have 2 shares of Apple and 3 shares of Netflix. As you can see, our total has actually gone down a little bit. It's gone down by 16 cents. This is because the price per share of Apple has decreased from when we bought it. But as you can see, everything is still summing exactly how we want to because we're very, very close to $10,000. Our assets just decreased because our assets quite literally have decreased. So now go to sell to see what happens when we try to sell a stock. So the first thing we want to share is Apple. We'll sell Netflix first. And let's say we want to sell 1 share of Netflix. We can press sell. And this just decreases the number of shares of Netflix by 1. So we have 2 shares of Netflix, we've got a little more cash, and our balance is now down to $9,999.78. So everything seems to be working well. Let's try selling our Apple stock now. So you can go to symbol, Apple, and if you want to sell all of our Apple stock, we'll choose 2 shares. Sell that. This brings us to our holdings page again. Now we have no more Apple stock left, so it's disappeared, and we only have our Netflix assets, our ownership in that, and capital. For a total sum of our assets. So the last feature we can click on is history, which brings us our transaction history. So we have the symbol of the transaction, the shares, positive for buying, negative for selling, our price at which the transaction occurred, and the time. So this about covers it. This is our last feature for CS50 Finance. This is all the important features, and as you can see, we can just go ahead and log out. So thank you.